Hey guys, welcome back to Daisy Crochet, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be like a crochet with me and chat with me, and I make lots of cute projects. I also show you a lot of like my tips and tricks that I've learned from making these projects. I'm really excited to share this with you today, and I did start filming it probably like 2 weeks ago, but I've just been filming clips for it over the past couple weeks, and it's finally ready to post today. This is like my favorite type of video to watch and to make, so I really hope you enjoy mine today. And let's just get right into it. Hey guys, I just randomly decided that for next week's video, I'm gonna do like a crochet with me. I'm currently watching Crochet by Jenna, and she did that for this week's video, and I'm really enjoying watching it. So I thought I would do it for next week's video because I can't think of any other ideas, to be honest. I love watching this type of video, so hopefully mine turns out good. I'm just going to show you a few things that I've made so far for this week's market. We had a night market last week on Wednesday, and then we're going to another market this Saturday. So if you watched my market prep and like come to the market with me breakdown video, in the breakdown I mentioned that the woman who bought my big turtle last week ordered 2 more. And one of them was in this blue color, and the other one was in this purple color. So my sister's making that one, and I made this one. I just finished it today, but I've been working on it since like Monday. It's now Wednesday, and I love this one. And I think it's for her kids maybe. So I hope her kids like the turtles we make for her. You're gonna see I have a limited amount of fluffy yarn because everything I made is basically the same, 2 or 3 colors. So we have mini octopus. I sold 3 of them at my last market, so I think I'm gonna make 1 more. I love both of these guys. This is the color of Triceratops that sold at the night market, so I remade it. And then both my jellyfish sold at the night market, but I thought that I had made a purple one, but I actually had made a blue and a yellow, so I did a purple. I actually love this one in this color. I don't think I've ever made one in this purple, and I really like it. But I'm hoping to be able to make a second one before Saturday. And now I'm making a fluffy big bee. I only have a little bit of this yellow left, so I hope I have enough, but these always sell at markets, so it's definitely a good thing to bring. Does anyone else's yarn look like this sometimes? Oops, I can't even find the end. So the reason I came on here right now is because a while back, I don't remember what video it was, someone mentioned that they noticed that my bees didn't have like a zigzag on the bottom where I color changed. And to be honest with you, they do have a zigzag. I have made them without it before, but the way you do that is instead of working in the round and making like a swirl, you would start with a magic ring and the chain 1, and then you would slip stitch after each row, and that makes it slightly a different shape because it would be slightly wider. But I've done it with these bees before and it does work. So if you really don't like, whoa, that was a loud truck. If you really don't like the zigzag on like the bottom or whatever, then you could try doing that method instead. But basically the way that I color change on these bees is the last stitch of the row, I will just not complete it all the way. So instead of doing this and finishing it, I just leave the 2 loops on my hook. So I'm like chewing gum. And then I'll put a slip stitch on the new color, and then I'll pull that through instead, and then I'll start my new row just like that. And then you can see that there's a few loose strings on the inside, and I'll cut this yarn, and then I'll take these and I'll pull them, and then I'll find a loop, not like one that you'll be able to see from the outside, but like something like right there, if you can see that, and I will tie a couple knots with the strings so that it secures it on the inside. And that has been what works for me when I'm color changing, but it does leave a little bit of a zigzag pattern, and to kind of make it a little bit less noticeable, I will sometimes do a couple more, a couple less of the color that I'm using. I don't know if that makes any sense, but since all of these rounds of just like the stripes on the bee are no increasing and decreasing, just one in each. It doesn't really matter how many of each color you do. So when I get to the end of the black part, I will show you what I mean, because I feel like I'm not really making any sense, but yeah, I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so I haven't finished the black yet, but I'm just gonna show you how I tie these loose strings into the work. I'll just completely fold it inside out to show you better. I use a really small hook for this, like this is a 5mm, because it just makes it easier to get into the little loops. And then it's kind of hard to see, but you'll see that there's these little horizontal lines all the way across the stitches. So I'm gonna go into one of those. It does not matter which one, just one that's kind of close by to the string that you want to tie off. Then I'm gonna go into the loop with my hook if I can. It's much easier to use a smaller hook for this, but it's still a little bit difficult to get into the loop sometimes. So now it's in there. I'm just gonna take my first string. Sorry if you can't see very well. And then I'm gonna pull it through, and then I'm just gonna make a knot. And then I'll tie this in a couple more knots too, just to secure it really well. And then I'm also gonna do this with the black string. And again, if you're gonna do this, just make sure that you're not going into, like I would say don't go completely through a stitch like this, because if you flip it inside out, you'll be able to see that yarn when you pull it through. Now that I'm on the second row of black, I'm not putting my stitch marker in because again, I just do the amount of stitches that I think will look the best and minimize the zigzag pattern. Okay, so I think I've like technically finished the round, but as you can see, if I were to tie on the yellow here, it would start right here, and that would cause the zigzag. So I'm gonna do one more, an extra black stitch. I mean, it's still gonna be a zigzag, but it's gonna start underneath this black one, or over top of it. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I just do this because I think it looks better, but you can do it however you want. And I'm actually gonna kind of take out that stitch because I only want the 2 loops like before, and then I'm gonna rejoin my yellow. I'm just gonna keep working on this bee, and I'll come back when I have some progress done on it. Okay, so sorry if you can hear any background noise, but I just wanted to like jump on here and say, does anyone else hold their hook like this? Like a pencil? Because when I first started crocheting, and I think most people do this still, is hold their hook like this, or like, I don't even know how you do it, like this over top, but I hold mine underneath like this, and it hurts my hand so bad, and it also hurts my middle finger because it will rub against, not really with this hook, but with like this hook. But when I was first learning how to crochet, I was 11, and I started doing this, but then my mom was like, oh, I started like getting more even stitches when I started holding it like this. So I was like, okay, I'll try that. And it felt more natural to me because that's how you hold a pencil. And now this is how I do it. Part of me kind of wishes I would have just kept doing it the other way. I feel like it's just more normal. I've gotten pretty quick with doing it this way, and the other way just feels really weird and awkward now, so I kind of just have to keep doing it this way. Sorry that my window's open, but I had to open it back up because we are having a heat wave where I live right now, and it is insanely hot in my room. We do have air conditioning, but we don't really turn it on ever, so it is very, 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 very hot in my house right now, especially in my room. I just wanted to say, I don't think there's any better feeling than finishing the stripes on your bee. Technically, I'm not done the stripes yet. I still have to do the last 2 yellow, but no more color changing. So I am very happy about that. And this is not taking me very long. I feel like I've gotten so much quicker at crocheting, like even just this summer, and like my market prepping in the spring. I don't know why, but like I used to take so much longer than I do now, and I used to only be able to do like 1 project a day, like 2 maybe, but now I can do multiple, and I'm still not the fastest, but I've definitely improved my speed. Also, it doesn't matter how fast you are. It's just like, obviously, the more you can make in a day, the more you can sell. So it's great that I'm getting a little bit faster. So as I mentioned, I'm watching Crochet by Jenna. Oh, her video's almost over. I only have a minute left. Her cat's name is Shae, which I think is so funny because my name is Shae. And she's so cute, her cat. It looks like my friend's cat. Although my friend's cat is kind of a meanie. So I think that her cat's a lot nicer. At least I have a show to watch now because this video is almost over. But I haven't had a show to watch while I crochet forever, so I've only been watching YouTube. But I started watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. If anyone's seen it, let me know if you like it, because when it first came out, like season 1, I did not like it. I watched 1 episode and I never watched it again. But season 2 is like releasing now. I think they're only releasing a couple episodes at a time. But I decided to give it another try and I've been really liking it. Just like keeps me entertained while I'm crocheting. I don't know if I would like watching it without doing something else, but it's a lot better than I first thought it was. So I am still in season 1, but I think there's only like 4 episodes of season 2 out right now, so that's okay because I need something that I can watch for a while. Also, I could also watch, I think, Crochet Customs. I don't know what her name actually is. That's just her channel name. I think she just came out with a market video and like a breakdown. It was like the same hour that I posted mine yesterday, my Come to the Market with Me video, and it was so funny. She obviously got way more views than I did, but that's okay. Hers are really good, and she's done so many of them. So I should probably go watch that after this too, because I love her videos of her markets. I'm like putting off doing the face on this right now. I'm just doing like the first row of decrease, and I really shouldn't do that because the more decreases I do, the harder it's going to be to attach the face. But oh, I also have to make the wings too. I've been making the wings and attaching them while there's still like a hole in the bottom, because I find that it's easier to like secure them on the inside than to just sew them on when it's all like stuffed and everything. But I hate making wings, so I'm like dreading it, and I hate doing the face too. Also, I'm running really low on like bigger eyes. I have lots of 12mm, which is good, but big ones, I don't have very many, so hopefully I can find 2 of the same. So I actually didn't have the right size eyes for this. I only had 1 of 2 different sizes, like 1 of each. So I went into Fiona's room, and luckily I was able to do a trade with her. So I have enough now. I definitely need to order more of these because I still have half the summer to get through and I don't have any left. Also, if you guys ever want like a bee tutorial, I use the same pattern for my mini velvet ones and these fluffy ones. If you ever want a tutorial, like, let me know. There's plenty of different bee patterns out there, so if you don't want one, that's fine. But I do really like this one. Hey guys, so I took a little break. This is the progress on the bee face. Now I'm just making one of the wings, and then I have to make the other wing. And then I'll attach them and pretty much be done. If you can hear background noise, I'm sorry. But we turned the air conditioning on because it's gonna be really hot for the next 3 days. And it's also gonna storm tonight, so we won't be able to have windows open. We do have a pool though, so maybe I'll go swimming before it starts to rain. And oh, I made myself this peach milkshake. It doesn't look very appetizing on here, but I promise it's really good. Highly recommend. Guys, I finished my bee. It's really cute. And I think I'm gonna take a break now because my fingers are tired. My fingers are tired because I have done a lot of weaving in and sewing and stuff, especially on that turtle. So I'm gonna take a break and I will come back when I made something new. Hey guys, don't mind my hair. I just had a shower, but I just got ready for the day. It's the next day and now I'm gonna get started on some crochet. Okay guys, I was trying to find a good way to set this tripod and camera up, but I could not find a good angle, so I'm just gonna hold it. And I've just got a bunch of yarn that I want to use today, so I'm gonna show you. I feel like I'm being too ambitious with the amount of stuff I got out, but I'm just hoping to get as much done as possible. It's already 12 o'clock, So first I got this purple out. I'm either going to do a Triceratops or a bee with this. Usually my yellow bees sell the best, but I don't think I have enough black to make a yellow bee. So I'm going to do like white stripes with these ones, I think. And then same with this color. Look at it, it's falling in my hand. It's like kind of a mess, but I'm either going to do a Triceratops or a bee with this. I think I might do a Triceratops with this one. I did sell one of my mini Triceratops last market, but I don't know what color it was, so I might go check so they can remake it. But yeah, for now I might just make one with this. Then I have this, and I'm gonna do a jellyfish with it. I made a jellyfish with this in my tutorial last week and it sold, so I'm gonna make another one. And then lastly, I'm gonna make a duck with this. And I probably should make an axolotl, but for some reason I just really don't like making them. So we'll see if I get around to that. I should also probably make another mini octopus. And I want to make another one of those mini whales. If you saw my last market video, you would have seen that smaller whale that I made with this color. And I mentioned that I had just made that pattern. It didn't sell, I don't think, which is kind of surprising because usually whales sell really good. And Fiona and I both made another whale and they didn't sell either. So it's interesting, but I want to do a tutorial on the whale, so I was gonna make one, but I think I might wait till I have time to sit down and make a tutorial. I need to go grab some white velvet from Fiona's room. Hopefully she has it in there. And I think I'm gonna start with something with velvet because I find it a little easier to crochet with velvet. I might do the teal colored Triceratops first, I think. Okay, I'm sorry about this angle. It's not the greatest, or the lighting, but I have a little light that I like to put on my phone, but it's dead right now, and I don't even know like if it uses batteries or what. I'm assuming it does, but I've never changed them, so I will have to fix that because this lighting is not very good. Also, I should probably make some more scrunchies because I always sell them at every market I go to, but I never know what color I sold because I never write it down, stupidly. So I don't really know what colors I need. Also, I think I have like 3 hair elastics, which I put in, if you've seen my tutorial. I put hair elastics inside of the scrunchies. Oh, I hate when this happens with velvet. It like comes apart. Grr. I'll show you like how I sometimes start my projects. That someone in the comments of a video, like one of our first videos, showed me or explained to me, and I love it, so very thankful for that. This is like good for yarns that will like rip or break or whatever. So you do a slip knot, and then you chain 2, and then you just use like the first chain, I guess it would technically be the slip knot actually, and you go into that instead. I think I also showed that in my jellyfish pattern now that I think about it. I will sometimes still do magic rings, but honestly this way is like a lot easier and you don't have to worry about it ripping when you try and close your magic ring. The only thing with this way is like it starts out being really small, whereas with a magic ring you can kind of stretch it out a lot and make it more like a row, so that it's easier. And with this way, the stitches are all really close together, but it still works just fine for me. I also kind of need to focus because I don't have the pattern up, and I do know this pattern, but sometimes I will lose track if I'm talking. I just realized I'm still gonna have to go get the velvet out of Fiona's room, the white velvet, because I need it to make the little horns, I think it's called. The 3 little horns on the front of this guy. Okay, this is like a really bad angle. I got the white, by the way. So I think I'm just gonna get a little bit done of this, and then I'm also gonna film like a little YouTube short / TikTok with as many of these things as I remember to do. So I'm gonna go do that with this for a bit, and then I'll come back once I've got some progress done on my Triceratops. Hey guys, so it's now almost 1 o'clock. And I just finished this. I've been making like a TikTok or like YouTube short about it, so I haven't been on here to film, but I think it turned out really cute. And yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next thing now. Also, guys, I'm watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, and why did nobody tell me that this is like the saddest show ever? I'm on the last episode of season 1, I think, and I don't know, I'm not loving it right now. I won't spoil it, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen it already. It's just like, I wanted a vibey summer show, but it's just kind of really sad instead. So I'm doing the jellyfish now, I think. Well, I know I'm doing it, and I'm really hungry, so I might go get lunch before I finish this. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make any TikToks about this one, so I'll come on here when I've actually got a little more progress done, not just completely finished it. Okay, there's so much going on outside, so sorry if it's loud, but I just cut my yarn off because I thought I was making an octopus, but I have to close the bottom up with the yarn. I just wasn't paying attention. I did the face and I retouched the yarn, so I'm now going to do the last rope decrease and stuff it, and then I'll work on the legs. But I think before I do the legs, I'm gonna go get something to eat because I'm hungry. Hey guys, so I ate lunch and I started on the tentacles of my jellyfish. I have 4, so 2 more, and then I'll start sewing them on. Hey guys, so I just finished my jellyfish, and I think it's really cute. It's 3:15 though because I took a long break. I had to make a TikTok. Had to. I actually did have to. It was due at 4, so I had to do it. And I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I think I might take a break because my hands are really tired. They always get tired after like sewing on these things. So I think I'm going to take a small break, and then I'll see if I want to keep going today. Hey guys, so I'm gonna get back to crocheting now. It's 4:15. I'm gonna make my duck. For some reason my arms are so tired today. Like, I don't want to crochet anymore, but I'm definitely gonna try and get a start on this at least. Hey guys, so it's now the next day. Yes, I'm still wearing the same shirt, and I just finished my duck. It's 11:35, and I'm filming a different video too today, so I'm getting kind of confused which one I'm doing. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update that I just finished this. I think it's really cute, and I can't wait to sell it tomorrow. Now I'm just gonna make a octopus with this blue that I'm kind of almost out of, surprisingly. Okay guys, so it's currently 12:20 and I just finished my octopus, and it's really cute, and I'm glad I have another one of these for my market tomorrow. Okay, I'm so confused right now because I'm filming 2 videos, but I'm starting on my purple bee. This was all things that I was wanting to make yesterday, but I didn't get around to making them. So this was the last thing I think I wanted to make yesterday though, so once this is done, I will be in pretty good shape for the market tomorrow. I would really like to have an axolotl. I don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't like making them, and I don't really think, like, the amount that I don't like making them, I don't think it's really worth the money that I get from them. Does that make sense? So we will see, because I'm probably gonna be finished this pretty soon unless I take a break. But yeah, we'll see what I make after this. I moved the camera so you can kind of see what I'm doing better. This is like the baby velvet. I didn't know that there was a difference in velvets like for the longest time, but there is. So there's like regular velvet that's like thicker. It's still thin, but it's thicker. And then this velvet is baby velvet, so it's way thinner. and it's kind of hard to start these projects because it's so tiny. I'm currently watching Cameron's Cute Creations. I can never say that. She's planning for her craft shows. I think she does mostly fall markets and stuff, which is really cool because I've never done like anything in the fall for markets. They just don't have them where I live, really. But I would be super interested to do something like that if I wasn't going to school in the fall, because I have done markets in the fall actually. They're just like the regular Saturday and Sunday markets that are in the same place as the summer ones, and they go until Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, so like October. But I've never done like a craft show that's like specifically for fall. This one just happens to continue into the fall from the summer. But I really like all the stuff that she makes. I like how she has like a color palette so that her like booths look really aesthetic. We have done sort of a color palette in the past with like winter markets. It was like mostly like white, black, and pink, which is kind of like hers. But we haven't done that in a while. One, because we used to have a lot of colors, so might as well use them all and see what people like. And yes, I'm like really into things being aesthetic and stuff, but our booth is very colorful and I'm okay with that because I do think everything looks nice all together. Also, I really admire how Cameron will do all of her like market prepping and like build up her inventory like months before her markets start, and then once she's actually doing markets she doesn't really restock very much at all unless she like sells out. And I think that's really cool because sometimes I feel like I'm like rushing to get everything done in just like a week or less than a week for my markets. I started market prepping for my summer markets in March or April, I think, and they started in May, end of May. But I think my first one was like June 3rd that I did. So I had a long time to prep, but it wasn't like my main focus because I was in school. But if I ever do more summer markets, I will definitely start prepping as soon as I can because it's great to have a really big stock built up so that you have to do less when you're actually doing markets every week. I finished my bee. She is very cute. Hey guys, so it's literally been like almost a week since I have last filmed for this video. It's Thursday now, and I have not crocheted all this week, which is literally a first. I've never went this long without crocheting when I have a market on Saturday. But the last market that I did was not good. I have 2 videos on the go and I'll either be posting this one first or the other one first, and I'll be breaking down that market in the video. So if it's up, I'll like tag it, but if it's not, then stay tuned for that video. So I do have a couple things that I could make today, and I can't even make anything tomorrow because I'm going on a trip. So I have a few colors out here, but I don't even like, I have this white. I don't think I'm gonna use this though. Definitely using this purple because that's the jellyfish that sold. I hope I have enough. I think I do. Sorry about my appearance, by the way, and my voice. I kind of just woke up, but I wanted to get loads done today, so this is the start of that. Also, I have lots of things to watch because I'm gonna watch YouTube in a couple days, or Netflix, and a new season of Heartstopper came out today, so I'm excited to watch that. Also, we hit 800 subscribers yesterday. I don't know what it is now, like watching this, but I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited. And a few days before, we hit 3,000 watch hours. And if you didn't know, you can get monetized when you're at 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Which, like, we did not start out this channel thinking that that would like really happen ever. But we do work like only online, so adding this to our little list of things that make us money online would be amazing. But I just want to make it clear that's not the reason that we did this at all. We do it to share our crochet experience with you guys, and I personally do it to give other crocheters entertainment while they're crocheting. It's okay if you are not a crocheter and you watch us, that's great. But like, when I'm crocheting, I need something to watch. And when people like comment and say like, I watched this while I'm crocheting, I love how long your videos are and stuff, it makes me so happy because That's literally why I do it. Sometimes I like wish I could kind of watch my own videos. I know that sounds weird, but like I'm like, this is a long video, I could watch while I crochet, but obviously that's not really interesting to me. So I think I'm gonna watch Fiona's video from her other channel. Oh, it has 222 views, love that. And I'm gonna get started on the jellyfish. It shouldn't take me too long. Sometimes the little tentacle things take me a while, but it shouldn't be too bad. So I will come back on here when I have got a little bit of progress done on this, and I actually have my tripod today. I forgot to turn the light on though. The lighting's not too bad in here right now. Whoa. See, this is what I could look like. I usually like this one, but it's really yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna actually turn it off now because I'm gonna start recording, but I have good lighting and a tripod today, so that's good. Okay, it's now like 10:50 and this is like my progress. So I just have to insert the eyes and I guess the mouth too. And then I have to just stitch at the bottom and stop it. It's only been like 10 minutes, I think. So that's pretty good. I usually will use black velvet for the mouth of this, but I think I have like a little strand left and I don't even know where it is. So I'm just gonna use black acrylic and I hope it will look just as good. Okay, the smile looks like this. I forgot to turn on the light again, oh my god. Work. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. I just have to like tie it on still. Okay, I finished the head or body of this and now I'm just gonna do the tentacles. On the 5th tentacle, I just started it and I took a brief break. It's 11:30 now because my dad went on a trip and he got crumble cookies and we didn't have a crumble cookie in Canada until like a couple months ago, and we didn't have one in Ontario till a couple days ago. So I was so excited because we got crumble cookie twice in March when we went to Florida and it was amazing. I was like talking about the flavors earlier this week and then he went and got them. I'll continue this and then I'll probably come back when I'm sewing these on or when it's completely finished. Okay, I finished my jellyfish. It's really cute and it's so hot in here, so I really don't want to do anything else. I might do a mini Triceratops next, so I'll let you know if I end up doing that. Actually, I just remembered that I can't do a mini Triceratops because I don't have many small eyes left. So I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I think I'm gonna take a break and then I'll come back once I crochet something else. Surprise, I didn't film anything else for this video and I didn't make anything else that day either. Oops. I don't even know why I didn't make anything else that day, but I had a lot of plans and then I just didn't do them. So sorry about the abrupt ending, but that's okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also thank you so much for 800 subscribers. Actually, I think we're almost at 900 now, but I haven't got a chance to say thank you for that yet. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and like this video if you liked it. Thanks so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.